Hey folks, welcome to Guitar Daily. It's Nick Granville here. It's my daily thing I do on YouTube. Videos about guitar and music and all kinds of stuff like that. I thought today I'd talk about scales, and are scales actually music? I've taught a lot of stuff about scales on this channel, as no doubt you've seen. I even did a whole series of just on the modes, right? But I think what happens a lot of time with scales is people get confused. They think if they're playing the right scale over the right chord, so to speak, that they're making music. And I don't think that's the case at all. I think scales are just a tool. Just like a screwdriver for a builder is not building. It's just a tool for them to build what they want to do. So when you learn your scales and stuff, right? If you go, that's not music. That's just literally just a tool. So take the tool and make something with it. So there I just improvised a little something that was music, right? Or at least music to my ears. Hopefully it is to yours too. So the thing I would urge you to do is try and, take your scales and try not to play scale-like, right? Learn them, learn the tools, you have to know them, right? They're essentials. But then take them and actually make music with them as much as possible. I often get students to do things like thirds. Right? Thirds is a useful one. Fourths. But then, make some music with it. There you see I was actually trying to hear something melodically, right? And I hear this a lot with beginner players, is that there's a tendency to run scales in their solos and stuff like that. And I get it, because when you practice a scale, you go. So if you practice that way, what do you get? You get just that. So the way you can develop this and get this happening in your playing, to get away from just sounding like a scale type player, is instead of just start from the bottom to start with, right? You've got to start somewhere. So you start by going. That's probably not a bad technical exercise. Right, just run your scales until you got it. And then try not, whatever you do, don't start from the bottom. Go, like, even if you just go. Right. It's better. It's better than going. Or try something like just inventing an exercise for yourself, like something like, I don't know, for example, you could skip strings. So play one string, skip a string, go back to the string you did, skip a string. You would get. Oh. Ah. Focus on what I'm doing. Right, so you get the idea that it's we're trying to turn it on its head to do something new, and I think that's one of the key things to sort of break out of sounding like you're playing scales too much, right? It's just look at new ways of doing it. So that's very much this kind of approach, right? A vertical approach. Another way to look at it is this approach, right? Check out that Mick Goodrem book. It's a brilliant one, The Advancing Guitarist. But you could. And that thinking this way will get you to play differently, right? You're going to phrase different, as you saw there. I just phrased different. And a good exercise you can do to kind of work on that one is just start here and go, we're going to go in the key of B flat. I was nearly going to play B flat Lydian, because I hear Lydian is more a better sound, but no, we're sticking to B flat major. Right? And then do the same thing on the next string. Start here and try and find B flat major. I can't go lower because there is no B. If I could, I'd play that. So next case, G. There is a G in B flat major. And the fingering for now doesn't really matter because we're just trying to figure it out, right? Once you've figured it out, then try and make music. Then maybe jump to a new string. You see there, I was just kind of following an idea, again, in this direction. So try these things and sort of try and see if they'll help you to break out of playing scales, thinking more melodically, thinking up and down, thinking intervals, thinking not starting from the bottom and running to the top. All those sorts of things will really help. Give it a go. Let me know how you get on in the comments below. If you like this lesson, the Buy Me a Coffee thing is up and running now. I really appreciate everybody who's contributing to that. And if there's something you'd like me to cover, then let me know in the comments below, because I do this every day, so I'm into creating stuff that you guys want to see. And thank you so much to everybody who subscribed to this. I really appreciate you doing so, and yeah, you all rock. All right, see you tomorrow. Cheers.